Welcome back to the Roadkill Drums podcast.
Are we having fun?
I want to bang a drum. Oh shit, I died. Let me go.
Well, welcome back to the Roadkill podcast. My name is Laurel. We have Mark Roadkill Combs over there, Roadkill Custom Drums, hanging out with us. And today we are joined by Karen.
Karen Renee Robb.
Karen Renee Robb. Okay,
Yes.
I wasn't sure.
That's okay.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
I see you brought some really cool stuff with you today. You want to tell us a little bit about what you brought with you?
So my company's name is Frame Drum Wisdom.
Okay.
And what I do is help people reconnect with their own voice
Okay.
and their own rhythm for their healing and well-being.
Okay.
So at this particular place, at this drum show, there's a lot of kit drumming, a lot of energetic drumming.
Yeah.
And what I bring to it for the last 5 years is this idea of drumming as a wellness modality.
Yes.
And so last year, can I say that?
Yeah.
Last year they won a wave drum.
Wave drum, yes.
Yeah,
So-
I have seen that at the house. Okay.
Yeah. So I was in the corporate realm for 25 years.
Okay.
I literally helped create the digital music realm with the companies I worked for.
Oh, wow.
In the summer of 2012, I was researching music therapy for a technology company here in Nashville. And I realized that the value and power of a music therapist is the in-person connection and creation of music, the live vibration.
Yeah.
So I literally was there at DigiDesign when Pro Tools was created
Oh, wow.
a long time ago.
Yeah.
I've used Pro Tools a lot.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
That's cool.
And so I felt like it was important for me at this juncture, at that particular time, to help people reconnect with live vibration, the power of creating music.
Oh no, you're not wrong. You're touching on something that we've talked about a lot, about how music used to be a religion and how that's kind of changed. But I don't think we've ever talked about why that's changed and what we're missing in a lot of modern music that we had back then. I think you're really
Tapping into
it, right?
Literally.
There, the live vibrations, the real live analog, I guess is the best way to put it.
Yes, music.
Yeah.
The like families used to make music together.
Yes.
And so now we have more kids and young people and even adults listening to music just through their ears,
Oh,
right?
yeah, my youngest son right there, he's all into music.
Yeah, that's awesome. So I want to encourage people to make music even if they aren't considering themselves musicians.
Yeah.
We also have an entertainment sort of realm that says that only certain people are to make music,
Yeah.
and I believe it's for everybody.
Yes.
I like that approach to it. I like that approach a lot, but it's I mean, like I said, you're tapping into something that's extremely important that I feel like a lot of people have lost touch with, and that's the sense of what music is supposed to be. You're right. Too many people think that it's this elite, like you have to be technology savvy, you have to know marketing, you got to be able to work the camera, you need to know how to play this, you need to know how to go into and digitize the music to fix it, to put it out there, to make money. You got to spend all this money, and I'm like, you can go get a cajon for what, $150?
Yeah.
100, and you can make some music right there in your own home.
Yeah.
I've heard, I worked with a lot of veterans, and I've seen a lot of the music therapy, working them through things like PTSD and recovery. I've seen people that have been in car accidents. I was in a bad car accident myself, and I've seen people. I'm going to segue just a second here, just a little side thing. When I was recovering from my car accident, there was a group in the hospital that was doing drum circles. And at the time, I was just like, oh, it's just a fun thing to make you feel less depressed in the hospital while you're recovering. And years later, I learned, no, this is a part of vibration therapy.
Yes.
But through something more pleasant than just sitting inside of like a machine going "Ooh" at you the whole time.
Right.
And it was really cool to see that. So it's encouraging to see people out here doing that.
And it's that communal creation of a communal experience too, not just being by yourself. I'm sorry. Okay. It's a communal creation of music. It's not isolating yourself. It's being in a room with other human beings, sort of making the energy and creating that flow.
Yeah.
So the frame drum is traditionally, this is the drum that I brought, is traditionally, it's a Middle Eastern drum, but it is traditionally used as a hand drum, right?
Yeah.
But I learned some years ago.
That's cool. need a reverb effect.
You don't need it's there's no
Right there.
It's right there. The reverb's in the drum.
That's neat.
It creates harmonics. When
Yeah.
when you sing and sound into the drum, literally within minutes you get blissed out. You get high on your own vibration.
Yeah.
Literally.
Your hang drum does that to you.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Right?
I can't play it. I go to sleep. It's
And
so relaxing.
It's so interesting because when I perform, when I work,
Yeah.
it's like for me, it's a compliment when people fall asleep
Yeah.
yeah.
because I know that they're actually relaxing and letting themselves get some respite. And right now, we really need a lot more of that.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
so
Tell
actually,
me about it.
if I may, Roadkill here actually suffered a few heart attacks and years ago, and since then he has been medically retired from what he used to do, and he started up this drum company, and he's playing music all the time. And you're in better health than you've been in decades.
They pretty much. How many people do you know that went on disability and got accepted the first time?
Wow.
Yeah.
So I don't know what my doctor put on there, but I'm pretty sure it was something like he's gonna be dead in a few weeks.
Wow.
So I'm like, no, I got to do something here. So
Right.
you know, music has been a very big part of my health coming back.
Yeah.
And I was in bad health. I ate bad. I just lived a bad lifestyle, stressed out from business and the world and trying to,
Having a family.
trying
Yeah.
to be rich. You
Yeah.
know.
Right? Trying to like make sure you're taking care of your family in a good way. Right? There's a lot of stress.
We can't do it. We can't take care of it for dead. So,
Right. That's true.
you know, so it made a big difference in my life. And that wave drum,
Yeah.
it's probably worse than a hang drum when it comes to putting you to sleep.
Or
because
maybe
you
best.
just roll that thing
Yeah.
side to side.
Well,
and
I mean,
slide.
we're summing it up as it's putting you to sleep, but what it's really doing is it's allowing your blood pressure to drop.
Relax.
It allows you to relax, and I'm sure your heart rate slows a little bit, and your blood pressure drops, and it just allows you to just calm down.
Okay, I'm going to tell you the secret.
Okay.
So, and it's recreating the womb state.
Oh, that's an interesting. I
So,
didn't think about that.
right, like all of what I do with the drum, because I also do this thing called sound vibration massage, where I use the mallet,
seen those.
right? And it's
You
like
did that on me last year.
these sounds literally, if you imagine what it was like being in water or underwater while you're in the womb, you're hearing your mother's heartbeat, you're hearing the swooshing sound of pulsing, and you're hearing vocalizations, but you don't know what language you're going to speak, but imagine what voice and sound is like underwater.
Well,
So this is what we're doing. It's like literally recreating.
Yeah. You're talking to someone who spent 10 years as a scuba diving instructor, so I know exactly what you mean.
Yes.
That's one of the reasons why scuba diving is so relaxing for me. Everything just goes.
Yes. And so we, in our culture, with everything being so fast paced, with everything being so, driven, it's like we need more time to just like chill. But we need to find unique ways to get back to that chilling state. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you.
Yeah, so that's the basis of my work at Frame Drum Wisdom is to reconnect people with their own heartbeat rhythm, their own voice, breath. When you start singing and sounding in the drum, you increase your breathing, which
Yeah.
helps to make you feel better.
Yeah.
So, and slow you down. Slow you down.
Well, that's an awesome thing. I mean, I've seen your booth over here. It's beautiful. It
Thank
looks
you.
very relaxing to go into.
Thank
You
you.
got some
Oh,
amazing work in there
Go
too.
over there after I let her do that
Oh, we
thing.
will. We will. Okay. I will happily get
Relax.
that vibration massage. That sounds fantastic.
It is. And it's like, just since last year, I never thought much about sound therapy. And then
Well, I
after
think-
meeting you and doing a few things, then all of a sudden I'm getting people that are wanting to buy instruments
Yes.
like that. Gongs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gongs are huge now for therapy.
Well, and it's a big area that's very easily overlooked, unfortunately. I mean, you get, especially with things like gongs, you see them in like martial arts movies, and everybody just goes, "Oh, it's just this cool effect. That's all it is." but there was a reason it was created. It was meant to be a relaxing, like I think it was in Buddhist temples is where it was originated. It was to help that sense of yen.
Sensory, the
sensory,
Zen.
exactly. The Zen. Thank you.
The Zen, yeah.
I said yen, like it's a sense of money. No sense of
abundance.
Zen. Yeah, there we go. Exactly. And that's what it's designed around. And especially when you hear something like therapy, a lot of people just no longer interested. Oh, this is some hokey thing like taking a bath in goat's milk. Like they are very quick to write it off until they experience it.
Exactly.
And I think that's what happened with you last year is the chance to experience it and go, wow, this is nice.
My tagline is feeling is believing. So it's like until you actually experience it yourself, you don't realize how effective and how simple it really is.
That's a good tagline.
Well, and people don't realize how much of a difference your health makes, or how much difference it makes in your health, being able to relax and not be stressed. And you can ask Joel. He's always told me to calm down.
Yeah.
And I am.
Setting up this booth.
Anytime. Because I'm pretty hyper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he can tell because he has a son now that is just.
Yep. We're carrying on the lineage.
So yeah, from being overhyped and overstressed to actually having to learn how to calm down.
Yes.
And just let it go. It's made a difference. Because that what I think they told to give me my disability is probably going to die next week. It's been 10 years ago now.
Beautiful.
The 10 years before that, I had a heart attack every other year.
Yeah. You drove yourself to the hospital while having a heart attack one time, I think.
So, stress will kill you. And it really makes a difference learning how to de-stress. Tools that can help that are very important.
And I think you're half the weight and size you were when you first started changing your life around.
Yeah, I lost a lot of muscle.
You lost a lot of weight. We'll just summarize it as weight. But
table muscle.
So speaking of big changes, Karen, I want to. You were talking about how you were on the digital side of music.
Yes.
And you felt called to come into this.
Yes.
So, what was the moment that kind of triggered that for you? What brought you out of the digital world and into this? Is there a specific event?
So that research in music therapy was a thing, but then it was a couple of moments while I was at that company researching music therapy. I had a friend of mine who was dying of cancer, and I had this really incredible moment. She was on hospice care, and I went to help her at the end of the day after work to get ready for bed and take her medicine and everything. And when I was there, I knew she wasn't taking all the morphine that she could because she was a fighter. It was her fourth round. Really a fighter, didn't want to, give up. But she wasn't taking all the painkillers she could. So I asked her if I could sing for her, as a way to help her get ready for bed. And so I was sitting on the floor. She was in her hospital bed, and I sang the song "Over the Rainbow."
Yeah.
And as I was singing to her, I watched her just take a deep breath in and close her eyes, and a big smile came across her face. So I knew that my singing was helping her feel good.
Yeah.
And then while I was singing, I heard the words, and I'm a spiritual person. I heard the words, "This moment is more important than any of the stuff you've helped create."
Yeah.
And when she opened her eyes, she said there were angels all around you while you were singing. She said there was an angels as tall as this building looking in. And I looked back and I was a 9-story building. I was like, those are some big fucking angels. I was like, what? So, but it was sort of to me like a God moment.
Yeah.
Where it was like, there's something about live, in-person connection with another human being that is very, very important.
Yeah.
I also had another experience at the VA hospital in Murfreesboro where there was a gentleman who week after week during the music therapy wouldn't respond to the session. He wouldn't engage, he wouldn't participate. But the day I was there, he did. Because he was sitting next to me. And as I was listening to the music therapist sing a song and I started to harmonize with it, he turned and he looked at me and he's like, "Hey, you're kind of cute." Right? And then he participated the whole time. So there was something very magical and mystical about that connection.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So it was just I feel like it's a God thing for me. It's a spirit path. And then the last 12 years have been okay, who's going to listen to me, who's going to engage. But I also had a feeling back in 2012 that sound would become the next medicine, and it really is. The more you see, and you'll continue to see it, like more and more people are going to be using sound and frequency and vibration to help them heal.
Yeah.
And so you're a living example of that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Well, okay, so before we got to sign off here, because there's still a lot going on today.
Yes.
Is there anything that you want to be able to, where can people find you? Where can they find more about this therapy? Is there anything you want to be able to plug in for all this?
So my website is www.framedrumwisdom.com. People can access me that way. I'm also on Instagram and Facebook. There's some really exciting things happening coming up with another drum company towards the end of this year. So whenever this posts,
Okay.
that's integrating my love of the sound healing percussion instruments and my artwork. So
Cool.
y'all, seen that my art. So there's
Yeah.
something cool coming on the horizon. I'm really excited about. Can't really tell all about it, but it's coming.
We'll fingers
You'll know
crossed,
on
people
Frame
look out
Drum
for it.
Wisdom.
We'll put all those links in the bottom underneath the video here so people can easily find it.
Awesome.
That's so awesome. Karen, thank you so
Thank
much for
you.
being with us today. Thank you for sharing that. That was a
Appreciate it.
beautiful play.
Thank
But
you.
we're looking forward to seeing more.
Hey.
That guy. Hey, what's up, Jay?
Thank
All
you
right.
very much.
We're
You're
going to go
so
ahead and
welcome.
sign off. We're going to come out of your booth in a little bit. and see
Okay.
if-
Yes.
Sounds great.
I want to bang a drum.